All right, my boys. So we got some more news in regarding the Xbox multi-platform business update that Phil Spencer, Sarah Bond, and Matt Booty they talked about in the Xbox podcast. This article came out a couple days ago and has confirmed that more games are going to other platforms. Microsoft CEO says Xbox games will continue to extend to other platforms. The key takeaways are Microsoft's strategy of bringing Xbox games to other platforms isn't going away. In a letter, Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella affirmed that Xbox will quote-unquote continue to extend our content to new platforms. The letter also revealed that Microsoft has 20 franchises that have crossed over $1 billion in revenue to date, though not all 20 were named. It looks like Microsoft's strategy of bringing Xbox exclusives to other platforms will continue beyond 2024. That is, according to a letter from Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella that was sent to shareholders and colleagues before being shared on LinkedIn. In his annual letter, Nadella affirmed that Microsoft's multi-platform strategy isn't going anywhere anytime soon. In a section dedicated to discussing Microsoft's gaming wins, including its advancements in its Xbox Cloud Gaming initiative, Nadella had this to say. Quote, finally, we brought 4 of our fan favorite titles to Nintendo Switch and Sony PlayStation for the first time, as we continue to extend our content to new platforms. Naturally, the letter does not expand upon what it means to extend Xbox's content, though it can be inferred that more games will make their way to other platforms over time. As for what those games will be, well, that's where things can get complicated. As it stands, Call of Duty will still be a multi-platform title for some time, and it has already been revealed that Indiana Jones and the Great Circle will be launching on PS5 in the spring of 2025. Outside that, anyone's guess is as good as it gets. Surely, Starfield would make sense at some point, as would something like Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, but only time will tell what does come. Microsoft's gaming franchises have brought in the bank. Another noteworthy nugget from Nadella's letter is the fact that Microsoft revealed it has, quote, 20 franchises that have generated over $1 billion in lifetime revenue. Of those 20 franchises, Nadella only listed 6. Candy Crush, Diablo, Halo, World of Warcraft, Elder Scrolls, and Gears of War. Certainly, Call of Duty has to be one of those franchises, and Forza's long-standing history could have led to mass revenue. Without knowing for sure, 14 other franchises under Microsoft's umbrella have made some serious bang for the mega corporation. Either way, the full letter, which can be found here, is an interesting read, not only as it pertains to gaming, but Microsoft as a whole. So with the rest of this month of October, November, and of course December 12th, which is the day of the Game Awards of 2024 will be broadcasted on that day. We don't know what other Xbox exclusives are going to be going to other platforms, both the Nintendo Switch and the PlayStation 5. And it is pretty curious and kind of weird for me to say this because I did make a video of the Xbox exclusives I hope go multi-platform. One of them was notably Ori with my Constant Saga videos I have made since back in October of 2022. Another one was Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. Another one was Party Animals. Another one was Forza. And you know, it is kind of odd that for some Xbox exclusives that I said back then that I hope go multi-platform, but really I just made that video as an excuse to talk about why I want Ori on the PlayStation. And then there's been some rumors of some Xbox exclusives that I said in some of my videos that could potentially go to the PlayStation. Senua Saga Hellblade 2, Forza, Party Animals. And now we just got some like Halo that could be going to PlayStation. Vampire Survivors got ported to PlayStation. A Life of Raya. Power World recently that just got ported to the PlayStation, which I'm surprised, okay? Like that was a game I did not expect to go to PlayStation when it was back then a Steam and Xbox exclusive, but now a PlayStation port of that game, which still blows my mind, okay? I mean, it generated a lot of revenue. I do want to make a video about the lawsuit though, which could probably take some time. I might upload it today or tomorrow. There's also something I want to add on to this where Knowledge Husk made a video about Xbox being dead on his channel. I mean, Whimsu and Knowledge Husk is the same person, just that Whimsu is a second channel to Knowledge Husk, where he said that if Halo does get ported to PlayStation, it's a clear indicator that Xbox is completely dead. There's a car passing by. And I do agree too, because Xbox is basically the Mickey Mouse of Xbox, okay? Mickey Mouse had Disney, Halo had Xbox, and that's what made this big rise to this company being part of the gaming industry. But then after 22 years, no, was it 23 years? 23 years of being in the gaming industry, and after some time has passed by, it's taken a turn. You know, with the sales of the Xbox Series X, Game Pass being constantly promoted in damn near every trailer that a new game comes out for Xbox, including a broadcast that is part of Xbox's production. Like, even the FTC tried to block this deal of Xbox buying Bethesda, like buying Spyro, Crash Bandicoot, take control of Candy Crush. Call of Duty, okay? Activision Blizzard, legend, that's another one I forgot to talk about, or to mention, I should say. And I did make a video about that where the Xbox and PlayStation situation says something, which I was in part of the Or for PlayStation playlist in the description, where if they buy those companies, they're not going to show any details of the PlayStation 6, which they have successfully bought the companies. The details that they've shown are more of the PS5 Pro, and not the PS6. But with all that aside, though, I mean, this is probably the end of Xbox, okay? Xbox is probably dead, and who knows what other Xbox exclusive could be ported to PlayStation and or the Nintendo Switch. So that's gonna be it for today's video. Just a short little video about the Microsoft CEO have confirmed that more games are going to more platforms, that being the Nintendo Switch and the PlayStation 5. Let me know what you guys think. What other Xbox exclusive could potentially go multi-platform, and why do you think so? That's all I gotta say. This is Wolf.Gray, and I'll see you all later. And here's to my hopes of Ori going to PlayStation.